Hi guys, it's Dany here again. So Harmonious Union, baby. I've been thinking about this video and like feeling what is it that I want to share with you guys. And it's like the more I try to plan what to say, like to control what to say, the less I actually do it. So I just want to open my heart to you guys right now and to um, speak from that place and share with you my experience about Harmonious Union. And yeah, so the last video that I made, I was telling you guys that if you didn't watch the last video, you can go ahead and watch it. Um, the last video that I made was I was saying that I was already feeling in Harmonious Union and that like I realized that was like it was a feeling in my heart and that even if Harmonious Union was gonna take me like a while or whatever, like I was already feeling that and that's what mattered to me. So yeah, like after I made the video, sorry, I just don't like my hair there. Okay. So after I made the video, I went to a trip with my family, and when I left, I was so overwhelmed, and I was like thinking about what's my next step. I was trying to control in a way my harmonious union. I was feeling peaceful, yeah, and I was feeling that I felt it already in my heart, and that there was nothing for me to worry. But yet I was so worried about my life purpose and so many things that I was kind of like worried because I was controlling how it unfolded. And when I left to the trip, like it was so beautiful because it's kind of like God really forced me there, and He was like, "Are you gonna relax or are you gonna relax?" Right? Like you have no choice now. You really have to surrender more. So yeah, that was my main focus on that trip, and every day was a lesson, a new lesson. um yeah, like every day I was learning something, healing family patterns, and healing like the dynamic with family, and it was very beautiful. I was healing a lot. I was healing my deepest fears. Like I was healing like my fear to death and a lot of fears that like they were very deep, and like I would feel like really like the yucky feeling, but I was like sticking to it, like really feeling all of it. And I was like, what is this? Like what's this? But like I knew that it was just that I was choosing to release ego completely so I can receive love. And I was not even thinking about harmonious union anymore. I was working like on my on what arises, and that was my main focus. And I was not even worried about my twin flame. I mean, I in my heart, I felt and I knew that like he's me and that he's with me, so I didn't have to really worry about him. So I just kept going, focusing on myself and loving myself and surrender. And our relationship was very good. So I was feeling peaceful and like and I was feeling like more committed to him. So yeah, and then when I received my harmonious union, I felt very peaceful, and I knew that it was gonna happen at some point, and I knew that I was already there. And ever since, it has been a beautiful experience. It has been so humbling and empowering as well. And it's not at all what I expected. It's not at all how I expected. I thought that harmonious union was gonna be like, oh, like me marrying my twin flame, or me getting engaged with my twin flame, or something like that, like the traditional stuff. But it was not like that. Like it was completely different. Like I was away, I was in Europe, my twin flame was in, back here, and yeah, we were like not physically together, and we reached harmonious union. So that's how it is. That's how it was, right? So my expectations of how I thought it was gonna be were not met, because and that taught me that um, it's safe to release any expectations about my harmonious union and about how I wanna approach harmonious union or receive it. And yeah, and then I learned also that all I needed to do was to keep loving myself and going with what arises, and release any expectation, because it's not up to me to decide how it's gonna unfold. It's up to God, because God will always like surprise you and like and give you your harmonious union in when you're not expecting. But because you are, when you choose it, like I was watching a class of Jeff and Shalia, and Jeff was saying this, and this is so true. Like this is what I learned from him and her. And they were saying that the moment you choose your harmonious union, it's the moment that you receive it because you chose it. And then that's why you don't have to worry about how it unfolds or when it comes. You already chose it. So all you have to do is to keep doing the inner work, keep loving yourself, and keep loving God. And that's all that is all about. Like I got into harmonious union because I released any expectation and attachment towards my twin flame, and I decided to go deeper with God and more deeper, right? Like, and it's not that I was not doing that before. I have been doing this all along the way. It was just that like it was time for me, and it happened in the most compassionate way for me too. And that's also something that I want to share with you guys, that your harmonious union will happen in the most compassionate way for you. Like God loves, and this is something that Jeff and Shalia said in the class, like God loves you so much that he wouldn't that he knows exactly what you need at the perfect moment. So it's not like he's not giving you what you want, he's giving you exactly what you need so you can have what you want, right? So yeah, like I wanted to share that with you guys, and invite you to release expectations and to release any fear that comes with releasing expectations. Because fear, you know, like we always, like ego will try to tell you that if you release an expectation, then you are giving up, but you're not. By releasing an expectation, you're allowing God to really work, and that's when the miracles happen, and that's when God brings you your good. And if you are thinking that like, oh, but like I released the expectation and yet I don't have it, well, it means that you do have it, but God is giving you at the perfect timing, and God is giving you so compassionately that you already have it. But like what you have right now, it's because you are walking towards that. So it's never about God not giving you something. It's about God giving you giving you. He's giving you right now exactly what you need and what you really desire, and what you need for to keep receiving your harmonious union, because it's a process, right? Like it's like you, every upset you heal, you receive your harmonious union. Like everything, every upset, every investment that you do in yourself is receiving your harmonious union. So when you keep like clearing the space to receive your harmonious union, then boom, there you go. And what I've been learning so far is that I believe that it's gonna be like 2 months maybe of harmonious union. And what I've been going through this time is so precious, because I do feel very relieved and I do feel very peaceful more than before. It's not that I was not feeling peaceful before, but now that I heal like the you know, at the core, that my twin flame and I are not separate from each other and from God, it feels so good to like to heal anything. And what I really think it happened is that kind of like I chose not to give power to ego anymore, to the lies of ego. You know, even when I'm going through an upset with my twin flame, because I do go through upsets. We do have upsets. It's not like, and Jeff and Shalia always say this, it's not that like you get into harmonious union and then you don't have an upset. Like you do have you do have upsets, because we're humans and we keep ascending. And but it's how you see it, right? Like, and you can choose that now. You can make the choice to heal yourself from a place of love and not fall into the lie. So that's the invitation that I wanted to to ask you today, like to choose to heal everything from a place of love and don't fall into the lie. And I know that it's a process too, because it took me a while to realize that the lie was that, just a lie. But it's a process that we keep purging. But like just whenever you are going through an upset, just remember that it's just you purging, and it's the illusion. And the less power you give to the illusion, the better you feel, and the more you receive your harmonious union in your heart. So that's what I wanted to tell you today, and that's literally what I've been feeling. I feel very peaceful, and I feel very connected with my twin flame and with God. But if I don't go to God first, if I don't focus on my relationship with God and with life, then I can't have anything, even if I already have it. Like, I, like that's what I've been learning. So yeah, I don't have anything that any like that you don't have. We all have it. The harmonious union. It's like I see it as like as a diamond, like like how you have to polish the things, like, or the rock or whatever it is that like covers the diamond, but it's there, right? Like it's there. So like it's like the diamond that is in your heart, and and every single upset that you heal is polishing that, the what is covering, so you can receive the diamond that is already within you. So harmonious union is not something that you don't have, it's something that everybody has. Every single person in the world has harmonious union, but the thing is that some people don't choose it, so it stays there hidden in a way forever, and some people choose, and that's why Jeff and Shalia say, like, when you choose your harmonious union, then it happens because you're working towards that. Even if on the outside it looks like you're not, even if you have done everything, even if you go like, oh, but like I've done this, but like I released this and nothing, well, that's bullshit. It is happening. So I want to invite you to really know and feel that truth. This path is about like remaining in the truth, in love, and living from that place. So even if you have an upset, if you face it from a place of love and truth, then you will see the difference, and you won't suffer. You don't need to suffer. You would just heal it and just keep going. And if it's upheaval and you're releasing sadness and all of that, then if instead of like thinking that like, oh, like something is wrong and like feeling so shitty, know that it's upheaval. Know that you are releasing something, and just be with yourself there and love yourself there, and then you make your upheaval peaceful. So that's what I wanted to like share with you guys, that that's what it's all about. It's about you, and it's about God, and then that's where your twin flame is. So you don't really have to worry about it, and you really have to start seeing the truth, that is that you're not a separate person from your twin flame. Like, you are one. And if you wanna um, feel peaceful and like be okay, then start living from that truth. Anything that happens in your reality, whatever it is that happens, if you approach everything from that truth, then you are good to go, and you don't have to worry about anything, and then you keep surrendering, right? Like, choose to live from that truth, and then and keep surrendering deeper and deeper, and it's always about surrendering. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys, and yeah, it's and also that, like, I wanted to share that it's so precious and it's so beautiful, what like the peace and the love that I've been feeling um in this harmonious union energy, that it's so worth it. Whatever the challenge is that you are going through right now, it's worth it. It's worth it, because you are gonna really receive the blessing after this. And love and paradise and heaven on earth is on the other side of fear. Like, all you have to do is to cross that, to jump that to take that step that you're afraid of taking. That's where love is waiting. When you face the fear, when you embrace it and you just heal it, and you demonstrate yourself that you are more than that, that you are love, and that you are not fear. So yeah, when you do that, then you keep receiving miracles, and then you realize that God is with you all along, and that you are already living the life of your dreams, and that everything is so perfect, and you start to see life so differently and beautiful. So you can do that now, because it's a choice. It's simple. It's a choice. So I invite you to do that choice, to make that choice today, to see, to embrace your, to embrace everything, every challenge, everything, and know that all you have to do is on the other side of that step that you've been thinking about whether I make it or not. Just follow your heart and face fear and release the illusion with love, because love is the most powerful energy that exists, and it's the only energy that exists. It's the only thing that's real, and that's the truth. So when you keep embracing love, when you keep releasing fear and like just do it and just go for it, you receive more love, and then you're like nobody can stop you. You're unstoppable. I don't know if that's how you say it, but like, yeah. And you're unstoppable with God. With God you are powerful. With God you are in harmony. With God you are in heaven. All you need is God, and that's truth. So that's true. So yeah, I just invite you guys to make that choice right now, to stay in the truth, and of what you know, that only love is real, and that God is with you, and that God has you, and that God is working for you. So choose to step out of the way, and choose to release control, and just to love yourself in the process. And it doesn't matter when you get your harmonious union. You are getting there. It doesn't matter how long or not it takes. It's not about that. It's about being with God. So just be with God. Yeah. That felt good. I really wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, so if you have any question, just comment below. Or yeah, I'll be making more videos about like harmonious union, and like maybe talking about how it has been going, how I've been feeling with my twin flame. It has been so beautiful, guys. Like, we really feel the harmonious union, and you just keep we have been just keep partnering with each other deeper and deeper, even deeper. And sometimes we are going through an upset and it doesn't look like that, but it's the lie. I just don't buy it anymore. So I invite you not to buy it. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.